Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 17 of the Celtic FC Career Mode. Today, we have some more Champions League games to get into, and then a couple of league games. Alright, so getting into the calendar, first game up we have Kilmarnock, which will be a highlight game. Then our next game versus Rangers will be a normal video, and then same for Man City in the Champions League group. Hearts will probably be a sim game, and then we will make the decision on the St. Johnston depending on how the other 4 results go. And for player of the month of September, it is going to go to Jordan Larson. He had 5 appearances, 2 in the Champions League, 3 in the Scottish Premiership. Ended up scoring 2 goals in 1 game, almost had a hat trick, so he will be player of the month for September. And before we get into any games, we have suffered a training injury. Unfortunately, Bully Bolognoli will be out for 2 weeks due to a dislocated shoulder. And alright, jumping into the Kilmarnock game at Rugby Park. This will be, like I said, this will be a highlight game at the end of the video. So, yep, our starting 11 goes as VMS in goal, Taylor, Julian, Ayer, Abdul Alhem at the right back position, McGregor and Christie in front of the 2 center backs, Johnston, Lingard, Forrest, and Edouard in attack. This is a team that has not played a lot of league games lately due to the Champions League, but we do have some time in between our games, so they are going to get the run out. They'll probably play the next 3 games, and then our reserves will probably play the Hearts. So they need some more playing time, the starters do, and let's get into this game. And alright, we get into the action in the 14th minute. McDonald is forced to make a save from Edouard as he takes a shot from the outside of his boot. Edouard should definitely score from there. I don't know how the damn keeper saved that shit, but it is a save and it's still 0-0. And in the 21st minute, Kilmarnock have their first chance on goal. It is a decent one. They got into a decent position, just the shot was god awful. And VMS had nothing to do but sit there and watch the ball go 5 feet wide. And coming in 2026, Jesse Lingard gets back on the score sheet after having a dry month of September. And Jesse Lingard will score his 6th goal of the season. Just got in behind the defense, outpaced everybody, and slots it home. Goalkeeper definitely could not save that one as we took it from the penalty spot. And coming into the 35th minute, we have Osen Edouard dribbles around the defender and takes a terrible shot. I think the rain has something to do with that shot because normally he puts them home. No ifs, ands, or buts. And it's still 1-0 to Celtic. Coming out of halftime in the 65th minute, Kilmarnock have their best chance of the game and just miss it. That was probably their only other chance left in this game. They really only had 2 chances, so it's still 1-0 to Celtic. And in the 79th minute, McGregor, the pass down to Edouard, who slips his man and slots it home past the keeper. Edouard gets his goal that he missed earlier in this game, and a well-deserved goal from him. He should have had 2 goals. Actually, he should have had a hat trick considering this goal. But he does score 1, and we are up 2-0 Celtic. And that is how the game will end, 2-0 to Celtic. They only had 2 shots on goal the whole game. As you can see, they had 13 tackles, pass accuracy was 81, and 0 shot accuracy. So we're definitely going to win games like that. Coming in for player of the game is Callum McGregor, who played very solid in the midfield. He had only 1 tackle, 14 out of 17 passes, 10 out of 10 dribbling. He had an assist, and I don't know why he won player of the game. I thought it was definitely going to be Jesse Lingard. But it's Callum McGregor for player of the game. And guys, we do have a tricky situation here. The Old Firm derby and the Man City game are only 2 days apart. So we are probably going to have to run a rotated side versus Rangers, which I'm not too really worried about. We are 4 points ahead of them, so a draw would not really hurt us. But since it is 2 games before the Man City game, we're going to need every single star for Man City. We're going to have to run the rotated side. Alright, and looking at the team after we have rotated a couple players, Bolognoli is coming back just to get back into the groove of things. He's going to start playing on the right side. Taylor's going to play on the left. I thought Taylor played a lot better on the left side than he does the right. Ellison will come in for Forrest. Morse will come in for Johnston. And Cham's coming on for McGregor. We're going to leave the the same, but they're probably going to come off at halftime. Hopefully we can grab a couple goals and not have to worry about scoring anymore. So let's get into this game. And it is Old Firm derby time. We are home at Celtic Park, and Rangers are here to visit. Let's see how this game goes. We should be able to beat this team without a problem. And our starting lineup: VMS in goal, Greg Taylor at left back, Vukan, Arriere, and Bolognoli round out the defense, with Enchant and Christie in front of the center backs, with Jordan Morris, Jesse Lingard, and Ellison in the middle, with Edouard, the lone striker, up top. And the starting 11, Andre Blake in goal for Rangers. Yeah, Barisic, Golston, Cratch, and Polster in defense. Jack, Abreu, and Arfield, who is the leading goal scorer in the season. Basong and Lee Griffiths, the former Celtic man, and Jonathan up top. And Edouard gets the game underway. Pass from Lingard to Edouard. He finds him. He is on. He's going to pass it back to Jesse Lingard. Has a shot off the post. Edouard can't get to it. Are you kidding me? Ellison finds Edouard running down. He's going to have a shot. It is stopped. Jesse Lingard can get there, and it's wide. Are you kidding me? Why does he take so long to shoot the ball? Yep, and that would be it for half. 0-0 at half. We've had our chances. We just cannot score. That's been the goal of this whole season. We're just not scoring. Coming out at halftime, really no changes. We've definitely had some good chances. We just got to put the ball in the back of the net. Andre Blake has been unbelievable so far in this game. And Edouard is found. Edouard is found. Can we score here? Usain Edouard scores. Let's go. He got in behind the defense after they turned the ball over. Usain Edouard scores. First goal of the game in the derby. And now the big man is starting to make his presence felt. Whew. Now we can take a breather, we can calm down, and we continue playing our game. They really haven't had that many chances, so we are the better team. Usain Edouard. We get to hear his chant finally on the ball. We'll find Bayou, who somehow still has the ball. And it is stopped. Jordan Larson has a shot. Oh, it's just wide. Are you kidding me? I should have kept driving with Bayou. Somehow still collects it. We'll find Jordan Larson somehow, and we get a penalty. I think that's a penalty. I don't know where the hell the foul was. I don't even know where the foul happened. Do not know where the foul happened on that. And just outside the box. And we're going to let Jordan Larson take this. I took all of our good free kick accuracy players out, so he's probably not going to be pretty. Andre Blake's probably going to save this with ease. He is not hit. Jordan Larson, oh my gosh. Jordan Larson, oh my gosh. That is a beauty. Third goal of the season for him. What a time to score that. 2 goals up on Rangers now. That was a thing of beauty. I thought for sure Andre Blake had that whole thing covered. And Jordan Larson just lifts it and puts it into the back of the net. Tom Roger gets the ball. Finds Jordan Larson, who will find Bayou, who is wide open. And he has a shot. It's off the post. Off the freaking post again. That's like the 4th time in this game we've hit the post on wide open chances. That's the game. 2-1 victory over Rangers in the Old Firm derby. And they are falling behind now. And player of the game falls down onto Usain Edouard with an 8.4. Had the 1 goal. Was 5 of 6 for passing, 7 of 11 dribbling, and no crosses for shot. 2 for 3 on shots though. I don't know. I don't understand how they've been picking player of the game this whole season. I thought for sure Jordan Larson was going to get player of the game just for coming on and scoring a goal. But anyway, your player of the game is Usain Edouard. Alright, it is now time for the Champions League tie versus Man City as they make the trip up north. And yeah, only change to this team from the Super Cup game is Milinkovic-Savic in goal, as he has been actually pretty good for us so far. The other goalkeeper we bought, Ballman, was an absolute bust, and he is a bench rider now. But anyway, let's get into this game at Celtic Park. And this is the way we line up. VMS in goal, Greg Taylor, Julian Arier, Bolognoli, McGregor, Christie, Johnston, Lingard, Forrest, and Edward rounds out the top. Man City's lineup is not a bad one. Not a bad one by far. Raheem Sterling on the bench, so you know this team is good. You have Ederson in the post, Andilu, Laporta, Eduardo, Cancelo, Rodri, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Sane, Aguero, and Silva. That team is absolutely nasty. And Edward will get the game underway. Last game, it was a... We already have the pleasure of playing this team before, so we know what they're going to do. They're just going to pressure you till you make a mistake and hopefully try to get a goal from that. But we're not going to try to make that many mistakes in this game. We're going to be patient and just wait. And Lingard is on goal. Stops. He's going to have a shot, and it is stopped from Edison. Are you kidding me? Johnston does find a way through. Gets past Cancelo. He's driving the ball deep. We'll find Edward, who finds Lingard, and Lingard scores. Let's go. Great passing from the team. And Jesse Lingard scores his first Champions League goal for Celtic. I think we're starting to score now. I think we're starting to find our scoring range.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending.
Great pass from Edward. Look at this back heel from Edward. That's just filthy.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
That is just straight filth. And Edison cannot stop any shot from that distance without a little bit of luck. And Jesse Lingard will score his first Champions League goal. And let's go. 1-0 at half. Celtic on top. Let's get into the second half. Sergio Aguero gets the second half underway. We have played pretty well. We've only given them 1 or 2 chances, and we have definitely made the better of ours. A lot of great passing has been involved for us, though. Sane breaks free, has a shot. It is stopped. Here's James Forrest. Not going to catch him. He is through on goal. And that is stopped. How was that stopped? There's James Forrest, though. We'll find Lingard, who will have another shot, and it is stopped. Edison has been killing me all game. Goalkeepers make these ridiculous saves. And here comes Memphis Depay. Finds Jesse Lingard, who gets around the defender off the freaking post. Are you kidding me? We'll take it though. That should be game. We do pick up another victory over Man City. Big victory in the Champions League, and we take over first place in the group. And player of the game falls on to Jesse Lingard, as he has an 8.4 with the lone goal in the game. And played pretty solid. Completed 9 of 10 passing, so that's pretty solid. 10 of 16 dribbles. Game definitely had better games, but he was definitely player of the game for the goal. So Jesse Lingard will be your player of the game. And we are away at Tynecastle for the Hearts game, and this will be a sim game. We're rolling out the reserves as the starters had a pretty grueling match versus Man City that we won 1-0, so they do deserve a little break. So let's see if we cannot beat Hearts. It'd be very nice if we can beat them. We have a 4-point cushion at the top of the table, so we do pick up a 2-0 victory, and Chan and Larson will score another goal. That will be his 4th goal on the season. So Larson's actually been pretty good for us. Another great signing. And coming into the last game of the month and last game of the episode is going to be another sim game against St. Johnston. We are going to run out the starters, so we should absolutely smash them. I think they were down in 10th or 11th in the table, so this should be an easy victory, and it is. Julian does pick up a goal. Forrest and Johnston both pick up goals also. 3-0 victory over St. Johnston. And looking at the table, we are 7 points clear of Aberdeen, who are on 27 points. Rangers are 10 points behind us. Hibs on 22 points. Motherwell on 21. St. Mirren on 17. Hearts on 16. St. Johnston on 12. Ross County on 9. Kilmarnock on 9. Hamilton on 6. Livingston on 4. So that will be the roundout of the table. All right, and coming down for player of the month of October, It is between Jordan Larson, who had 2 goals and 1 assist in this episode, and Usain Edouard, who had 2 goals and 1 assist in the Champions League. Yet to score in the Champions League, though, kind of worrisome about it. So yeah, that's a little worrisome. And then for the third player for Player of the Month, I don't usually do the goalkeeper, but he only gave up 1 goal in the entire month and played Rangers and Man City. And the goal was given up to Hearts in a sim game. So I think VMS does deserve at least a little shout for Player of the Month. So 3 players would be VMS, Jordan Larson, and Usain Edouard will be up for Player of the Month. But anyway, that is where we're going to leave this one off for today. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all again later. Y'all have a good one.